Okay, so I did not bring my tripod. We are going to try to get into these hives really quick and check for queens. By now, if they were going to make a new queen, I would imagine that they should be in here. At least virgin queens, possibly mated queens. So the first hive we're going to get in is the package install. And you can see there's nothing exciting going on as far as frames and the amount of bees. But you never know till you get into one. So this frame is empty. I'm going to pull this one out first, get it out of the way. I'm not even going to bother with the frame that's checkered in there. There's not much going on that frame. Let's look at this one. There's some capped over honey. This frame's actually kind of heavy. Now on this side, there's some darker honeycomb, which usually means brood. Oh, there are some eggs down in here. Let's see. Hopefully the camera picks them up. Let me blow on the bees. Yeah, you can see the eggs down inside there. And those are nicely laid eggs too. They're not stuck to the side of the cells. They're not 2 or 3 per cell. So it looks like a queen laid those eggs. The question is there a queen in here? Trying to spot her on this frame being turned sideways like this. We're gonna move on and pull out another frame. And there we have our mated queen. Now I gotta mark her. Let's see if I can do this and get it on camera here. Oh, hack job. There we go. Not the greatest mark, but it's marked nonetheless. Those worker bees will clean most of that white right back off of her, and it'll just be a big blotch on the back of her body. So you can see I got a worker bee on the wing right there. Again, that'll go away. Look at him go right to her and start cleaning her. So yeah, I don't want to stress this new queen out much. I'm going to actually put her back right in the hive. We know we have a laying queen now. No longer have laying workers, so that's awesome. I'm going to keep these 2 frames that have eggs together in here. And I'm going to put this blank foundation back in between here. Push the frames together so they draw out the comb right. And I'm going to call that good. This package install finally has a good laying queen for the first time since I got it. So I just opened up the Nuc box install, and just looking down inside here, it still looks better than the package. It obviously is going to be because it came with drawn comb and 5 frames of drawn comb, but there just appears to be considerably more bees to begin with. So I'm going to break these frames apart and start pulling out frames. Okay, I pulled out a blank frame first, and I'm going to pull out one that appears to have bees. Yes, it does. And that is entirely pollen and nectar down in there. This other side has absolutely nothing. I'm going to put that right back in. This is the frame that they're drawn out funny. A little bit on both sides. I'm not going to do anything with that though. I'm going to let them keep doing their thing. Ooh, this frame has weight to it. A bunch of pollen in here. Just a bunch of pollen. Bunch of nectar. Few drone cells right up here on the top of the frame. There's Willow off in the distance, trying to keep far enough away from the bees to stay safe. Heaven knows she's been stung plenty of times to where she knows better. What do we got going on here now? Here we have a bunch of drone brood. I still have the exact same marked queen. The original marked queen from this nuke box. They had queen cells in here. I haven't gone through all the frames yet, but they did have queen cells in here. I thought they would have killed and superseded her by now. On the other side of this frame, they're starting a new queen cell, and there's a larva in it. Suddenly, in a turn of events, it almost appears that the package is doing better than the nuke box right now. The package has a new mated, good laying queen. I'm going to give it a little while longer. There are some new queen cells being drawn out. If they do not emerge as new queens, I might have to give this nuke box a frame of brood so they can make themselves a new queen and replace her.